What do we got today? We got ourselves. We gotta have the cursor going away in just a second. But we got ourselves our boy Matix coming back in as a Fury Warrior Master. We got Cricket playing the Bow Survival, trying out something. Eventually back in Twinkle Wink. How you doing, my guy? Looking like a good old Outlaw boy. And we got ourselves Twisted playing more of the Marksman. We got ourselves Garber on Team Blue. Not Will hanging out as an MM Hunter. That's going to try to get himself an opener. We also got Surge, Tellerus, and Zab, but we'll show him in just a moment as Notwell's getting an opener to Majig. Sunshine coming out with a Cyclotronic Blast. Needs to interrupt it. Does go for a fear. Does a touch of death wall on him, so that's going to do quite a number of damage. But Notwell is not really looking all that good either. Does get an incap on Majig for just a moment. Is going to try to bail out. Going to be an interrupt out of Majig. He's just staying on Notwell the whole time. Just if you tried to slow him down, and Majig's like, you know what? I ain't going to worry about it. I'm just going to blast through your karma. I don't even care. Rage regeneration coming out from a Jix a little bit early. Focus Azeroth beam to follow. Doesn't have an interrupt for it, but he has the healing for it. It's going to get a double charge and Not will continue to just struck him down damage. Safety Jig can get it procced out. Not will doesn't have a lot of defenses left. Mystic Fury keeping him barely alive. Needs to go for a bit of CC or mobility. Execute range right now. Trying to pop a defensive against anything, even if it's magic. Oh, please, Jesus, baby Jesus. Just trying to go for diffuse magic. What is this damage on my Jigs? That's not a physical damage. That's all magical. This is some make-believe stuff. This doesn't happen in real world. This is that's some tomfoolery here. Incap comes in, doesn't have Zerka's Rage for it. Gonna be fights for Notwell. Ace is desperately trying to hang in. Gonna be Alexia on our Jigs. No chicken available. Could that actually be the answer, my Jigs? Right now, could Wilson turn around? Backed up before that Fist of Fury was available. Majix is gonna be low on health, and Will is trying to catch up on healing ASAP. Majix needs to be very careful with that next Fist of Fury. That Fist of Fury could be the end of him. Does he have a fear? Does he have anything to stop it? Actually gonna bail out and let his health regen for just a little bit. Waiting for cooldowns, trying to buy some time. Does he get a charge or not? Well, he does. Not a Fist of Fury to follow, though. But Jig's catching quite a bit of health. Fist of Fury coming out. He's going to try to stay on him. Fear coming out. That's going to be tricking out of Notwell, trying to stop the reset for Matix. Whirling Dragon Punch to follow, trying to bail out of there. Matix is going to have all these images on him. That's going to be a Blazestorm. Incap comes in. Zerka raging out of it. Another charge heal. Notwell has Karma back up. Fist of Fury to follow. Matix could be in a bad spot. Needs to back out of that. That's going to be maybe Karma coming out. But Notwell barely has any health. Big lead for Matix. Oh my god. Both of them taking each other out. What was that? How does that happen? How does that happen? Oh my god. And Zab does a little bit of a cry for him. At least Cricket is being, you know, he's letting him, okay, let him have his cry. I'll wait till he's ready. I'll wait till the real man is ready. That's gonna be Cricket playing, what? Let me explain Cricket real quick. They are a survival hunter with a bow, trinkets, Azurite traits, and everything that lets him do as much range damage as possible. So, whatever that means to you is whatever that means to you. Zap is trying to go for the biggest setup right now, trying to get himself huge blood of the enemy with Ascendants, but that's going to be a freezing trap to stop all these enemies. Like, come on, come on. That's what I imagine that animation looks like. That's going to be Cricket actually deleting that damage out of realm of possibility. Gonna get a net rolling onto Zab with a Cyclotronic Trigger trying to come out. Zab did interrupt the cast, but not the channel, so Cricket couldn't go for Cyclotronic Trigger again if they want to try to get the range onto Zab. Going for kill commands as much as they can with grenades back to back. And trying to keep the dots rolling, doing quite a number of damage to Zap without any cooldowns either. Cyclotronic Trigger trying to come out actually fails. Zap needs to interrupt the channel of it, not the cast of it. So he has to wait. Gonna be a binding shot with a stun. Trading CC for a second just to keep Zap out of the way. But Cricket does go for manic bandages. The greater Earth Elemental is getting taunted by his pet, so he's keeping that Earth Elemental away from him. More grenades coming out of Zap. Just cannot quite reach Cricket, can't quite do the damage he needs. And it's going to continue trucking along the stunner to Zap. Does Cricket go for maybe Cyclotronic Blast right now? Does try to go for it, getting the cast off. Does get interrupted on the channel. So he got a couple ticks of it, maybe one, maybe two at most. He's going to try to see if he can bail away. Zap does catch him out in the Sunder right now. Going to be able to break through that shield. Not going to be able to get a lot of Azurite abilities that do send out a water bolt at enemies. Got himself a manic bandage for just a quick second, but it looks like he might be going down here. No total shell available. Zap might have him here. It looks like he might be going down right now. He actually got quite a bit of damage on the Zap, but it didn't turn out to be that great. He actually was doing pretty well. I feel like if you played it a little bit more carefully, that might have been it. That's going to be Zap getting caught out in freezing trap, and that's going to be Twisted getting that aim shot on net, just boinking him. Zap is going to get offensive right now. Blood of the enemy coming out. Wall needs to come out as well. Needs to catch up to Twisted right now. Needs to get the blood of the enemy damage happening. Broke out of that scatter shot real quick. Is going to try to drop down capacitor, missing down the thunder with a rapid fire, chasing him back into the room, and down he goes. This is going to try to bail away from Dalaran. Oh, a Demon Hunter Gladiator, it looks like, with an item to follow as he's getting more damage into Twisted. Twisted is going to try to actually backpedal out of there. That was the torrent ratio of high mounted torrent ratio of charge, but it actually looked like he backpedaled out of there super fast. It's like, back up. That's going to be a freezing trap and psychological blast onto the Twisted. Twisted might just go down. That's actually some damage right there. Dalaran just took it out with an imprison onto Twinkle Wink. Oh, it is Twinkle Twink. And Twinkle's gonna have a hard time here. It looks like he's RP walking still. Is getting a blind on Dalaran with a grapple hook to get the hell out of there. How's he gonna do with his cremate? He wanted to cremate my chicks before he gets himself a setup. Alright. Interesting choice. Probably should have been watching for Dalaran. Maybe get a sap on him or something. Parry coming out for the rogue. Demon Hunter is gonna try to bail out of it. Is gonna get himself another blast onto Twinkle Twink right now. He is playing Crucible. Try to see if he can get in with a bit of a blade dance. Gonna be a plunder armor for Twinkle Twink. Trying to get the big damage on Dalaran. Can he do it? Cloak Shot is coming out. Dalaran is gonna go for a blade dance. Try to get a couple of those chaos strikes in there. And Twinkle is gonna get himself a little bit of reset. Stun coming out. Trickets out of it. Does get himself a little bit of heal going. Needs to find a way to shake this Demon Hunter off of him. That's going to be in prison, put himself in a bad spot. Dalaran, I think, has it. It's going to be the shortest stun in the world, and Dalaran just continued to chase into the room with a couple of chaos strikes back to back, and does take him out. Does he run demonic? Does he play demonic build? It doesn't look like he does, because he barely got into demonic. Going to be Vinci up next. Try to see if we can walk up to this Demon Hunter. Try to see if he can compete. Going to be an Assassination rogue. Maybe they know each other. Bit of a bow, bit of a wave. That's going to be an honor duel right here, boys. Get it. 6 minutes in. Probably the shortest duels ever. Dalaran is going to get the opener onto the rogue. Did use the spectral side immediately. It's going to actually bail out. Shadow Step coming out for Vinci. That's going to be Metamorphosis for Dalaran. This is going to follow that up with another Blade Dance. Trying to avoid any kind of CC out of the rogue. That's still a lot of pressure coming in. Vinci needs to bail out of this. Saved the chicken. Got procced out and is trying to bail. Dalaran still has a trinket if he ever needs to. And he's looking massive right now in his Demon Hunter form. I'm going to guess Engineering Helmet is what a lot of people have been snagging recently. That's actually going to be a little bit of that AoE damage from the Demon Hunter. The caught Vinci out. Trickets out. It's going to be blind. Tricket out. Dalaran is going to get another Crucible Flame rolling on Vinci. Does Vinci have anything? Kidney shot to follow. Does he go for a reset or does he go for damage right now? Looks like he's going to go for Vendetta. Maybe evasion to follow. Does get evasion rolling. Dodging away from that. Blade Dance is going to throw daggers in there. Going to be Dalaran trying to cleave through him with a little bit of eye beam. Cloak of Shadows. Vinci is in a bad spot. Doesn't have a vanish for this or anything. Dalaran could end them right now. Try to chase. Try to stay on this rogue as best as possible. And Vinci was able to peel away from him for just a second. Dalaran does need a bit of mobility. Sap comes in and Vinci could go for a reset. 8 minutes in, 80% dampening. Vinci is going to go for another sap maybe? Maybe that's exactly what they're going for, another sap. And maybe now they can bail out of it. I guess they want to go for a bit of CC. If you can get a couple concoctions in, you might be able to manage with his Demon Hunter. But Dalaran is trying to see if he can use mobility around the corner. Trick is still available for Vinci. Is he going to trick it anything ever? Second stun coming out. Doesn't have anything. That's going to go for a mark for that. But nothing to come off it. Who's this Demon Hunter, dude? Yo, Dalaran's got 3 kills in a row. Get at it. Get at it. Get this guy in here more, man. Let's get more in here. Start another group. Damn, let's go, boys. With mega boosted backpedal speed. That was hilarious, man. That was hilarious.